Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever ember wanders near.
I know you guys. Yes. I will give you guys your happy ending and we will do some HLC, okay? Yes, we will do HLC right now. This is a new one. So let's take a look. And no, it's not just Twitch. Kick is also edging over HLC right now too. So I'm gonna give Kick the happy ending also. Don't you worry. Let's take a look.
All right, everybody calm down. No.
Oh, shit. Oh, UK. Shut the fuck up, UK. Shut the fuck up. I've been hearing this the last 2 fucking days of all the, basically all the politicians in the UK going, we need to calm down. Fuck right off. You fucking cock-gobbling thundercuts. There was a horrific attack in the UK. They tried to take a man's head off. We were just talking about Highlander. Some fucking, savage tried to play Highlander for real in Northern Ireland. And you're gonna say calm down? No. People are done being calm. I heard the fucking mayor, who was like a baby, was like, we need to have calm, when like a week ago she was spouting off about, I love diversity, when she came into office as the mayor, the Lord Mayor, whatever, and she was going on about, oh, I love diversity is what makes us so great, and then 7 days later, someone tries to take another man's head off. Like, no, sorry, the time for calm has ended. The time for calm is done. It's over. You done fucked up. And now the actual patriots are going to take care of business. Because there's not, I'm going to let it play through because I don't know if HLC is going to mention this, but the Irish are starting to do something where it's like fucking base. They're actually taking a page out of the playbook of the very people who hate them, which I'll talk about in a second if HLC doesn't.
No, forget that. You haven't been taking care of me, Northern Irish people.
Yes.
It's time to burn everything.
Hell yes.
It was.
Fuck yes. Yes. Time for the fucking Irish to stand on fucking business. Abso-fucking-lutely. Because you know what? All those fires that we saw happen, that we've been seeing happen over the past 2 days, they weren't random. Okay? The burning in Ireland. No, this is going on YouTube. I have not said anything untoward. I have not seen anything untoward. I have not said anything untoward that could deserve a balking for me. So yes, this is going on YouTube. But yeah, yes, I'm going. You goddamn right, I'm going Newfie. Bye. Fucking, where do you think the Newfies come from, my son? Newfies come from fucking Ireland, my son. Lord Jesus, that's literally where the Newfies come from. When you say come from away, they're coming from Ireland. For fuck's sake, bye. Yes, you're goddamn right. You're goddamn right, I'm going full Newfie. Hell fuck yes. Jesus, bye. and my son, I tell you, the Irish are taking care of fucking business. About fucking time. It's about fucking time they stood on business.
It was a one-off incident. We must let the legal system do its job.
Nobody. Legal system ain't been doing shit for a long enough time. The legal system has been doing absolutely fuck all to do anything to fix this problem. They have been doing it for years, so no, sir. No, sir. No, you done poison people long enough. It's time for the people to start poisoning the government. It's time for them to start taking care of themselves. If the government's not going to take care of the Irish can take care of the government. That's how this fucking works, bye.
Buff, what's happening? I can't just pay attention to me.
I'm guessing someone may have touched their beans and or toast. Well, actually,
It's Irish. They touched the soda bread. They fucked with the soda bread. By the way, I started rolling this and then I went all fucking noofing, got distracted. Yeah, what I was gonna say there by is all them houses that were getting burned there in Ireland. You know, remember all those houses you don't see going getting burned there. Oh, on like the Sky News and everything. All them, yeah, those weren't random houses there by. Those were not random houses. You know what those were? Those were immigrant housing by. That's what all of those were. All of those houses that were catching on fire, that was all immigrant housing given to them by the government. That's what all of them were. They weren't random. No, son. No, my son. Those were the actual immigrant housing that the government done give to them. Oh, yes. So it's not like in the States, you know, it's oh my goodness. Lord Jesus. It's not like in the States where they just go and burn down everything they fucking please. No, sir. No, sir. This was specific. This was controlled. They didn't do this shit all randomly now. Yeah, they were targeted. They knew what they were doing. God bless them. God bless them for it. They knew exactly what they was doing. Because they want their country back there, but. And they're going to be getting it.
Irish. Someone fucked with the potatoes, I guess.
Stop burning things! Put that down! No, don't listen to the black and tans! You brought this on yourself for all your oppression of my people! The guy who tried to behead him was African!
And who the fuck think let him in there by? Yes, they're gonna say, oh, he was legal. He was a legal migrant. Yes, by. Who fucking screened the guy? Who fucking screened the guy when he came in? Like, yeah, he was legal, so who looked at his stuff? When he done turned in his papers, who looked at his stuff there, but? Who done look and said, oh yes, my son, you're from this war-torn genocidal country. Oh yes, oh, we don't know nothing about you. Oh yes, come right in, my son. Come right in, we'll hold a kitchen party fight. Oh yes, bye. Come right on in. Yeah. Yes.
Well, then just leave out the tan part.
Hey, United Kingdom. I always knew you Irish were a problem. The police will get this under control. Fight!
Well, sure,
Fight Northern Ireland! Push them back! They're super gay right now! Great Britain. You're making it worse and more people are gonna get hurt, Ireland. Yeah, plenty of you
I don't know about that, bye.
Letting everybody come on over here.
Yes,
Well,
bye.
shit, I guess I'm being ignored now.
I got this one, Uncle Sam. Beans on toast.
What in the bloody hell do you Yanks want? Can't you see I'm busy? If you want to call me beans on toast, perhaps I should call you guns in schools, or fat people on scooters, or bombs on children, or nukes on Japanese, or...
Children? The fuck you talking about there, boy? This is the United States, not the Middle East. What the fuck you talking about? That's on children. The whole U.S. bombing a school thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Really? Oh my god. Oh, yes, bye. Okay.
Any of the other atrocities you've created in this fucking world, I'm busy!
Well, fuck, I guess I got his attention. Shit, man, did you have to go for the throat? Like, we don't like the school shooters either. We wish it would fucking stop, but the rest of that shit, yeah, that's totally yes.
I was just wondering what's going on, buddy. I tend to ignore everyone but me and my enemies. I pay a lot of attention to them. There was an individual immigrant from Africa who had a disagreement with an Irish gentleman in Northern Ireland.
A disagreement. Motherfucker, the guy was deaf. The guy was helping this immigrant to move his shit. And then this immigrant decided he was going to try and cut the man's head off. That ain't a fucking disagreement, you cock gobbling thunder tunt. That was a terrorist attack.
Island and tried to behead him. And now the video's gone viral and we have young Irish individuals who are burning and looting and just causing...
No, bye. I have not heard a fucking thing about looting. I have not heard a single thing about looting. Burning, yes. Looting, haven't heard a single word about looting. I have not heard any of that. All I've heard is they burned cars, they burned a bus, and then they basically lit up like migrant homes, like homes that were given to migrants by the government, taken away from the Irish people. That's it.
All sorts of trouble.
You're mad at Africans acting like Africans. That's a new one.
Buff, you're not helping.
No, Buff, help more. Because what I was going to mention, because I don't think HLC is going to know about this, the native Irishmen, I saw something about this right before I started streams. I didn't dig into it too much. Apparently, the native Irishmen are actually setting up immigrant checkpoints. Like, they have actually set up checkpoints and are checking cars for immigrants. Now, I have no idea what their plan is. Like I said, I did not dig into it. I only saw a quick headline about it before I came on stream. So I have no idea what their intention is, should they find an immigrant. So I have no idea, but I do know that they have started setting up checkpoints for cars specifically looking for immigrants. So yeah, they're basically taking a page out of the Minnesota Antifa playbook. Remember when Minnesota was doing that? That Antifa was setting up checkpoints for ICE agents, and they were like basically like harassing journalists and making them open their trunks to check their gear to make sure. Yeah, they were doing the papers please thing. Yeah, the Irish are doing that for immigrants in their own country now. Again, I have no idea what the reason for it is, or what the intention to do is. If they find an immigrant in any of these cars, I don't know, but I know that they're stepping it up. They're actually taking steps to reclaim their country, it seems. The only question is, are they going to maintain it? First day rioting, within 24 hours, one guy who threw a bane at an officer under Starmer has been sentenced to 3 years in jail, meaning while the rape gang got people a 26-pound fine. Really? So a guy that threw a guy that threw a trash bin at an officer has been sentenced to 3 years in jail, and meanwhile, people in the rape gang got fined 23 pounds. What the fuck? Yeah, it's like they're saying enough's enough. The Irish, fingers crossed, we may be seeing the Irish leading the charge in taking their country back. We may actually be seeing this. Now, again, the question is, are they going to be able to maintain this? That's the big question. Is will the Irish be able to maintain what maintain this? Or is this going to burn out after a couple days and then it's right back to the status quo? That's the question. I don't know. That's something we have to wait and see if they're able to sustain this.
What? It's not a race thing, it's a cultural thing, man. Africa is like the world's PvP server. It spilled over into the Middle East, and now it's ending up in fucking Europe. Did anyone let him know it wasn't a PvP zone?
I'm happy you can make jokes and find this amusing. But I'm trying to regain control of my people. Your people. Your fucking people.
Oh, yes,
well, I guess that's accurate for right now. We'll see how long. Immigrants from all the bad places, doing terrible things to the local population. I would say that I sympathize with you, but no, Poland don't have that problem. That's because you're racist. You use that word.
You know what? You know what? People don't care anymore. Okay, we're people don't give a shit if you call them racist anymore. That word has lost all its power. When you let me Allow me to rephrase. The word has lost power
It might
against
be
white
about to
people.
get worse. A 30-year-old male has been arrested after stabbing a 17-year-old girl in the neck in England.
God. Really? I wonder, that just happened, so it wouldn't be in this. It's, people are done. People are done. Let me put it this way. Calling a white person racist means nothing anymore. Basically, all the governments and all the non-white ethnicities calling white people racist doesn't work anymore. They don't care. And you know what's scary? Here's the scary part. You're going to start getting people saying, yes, I am. What are you going to do about it? This is going to start happening. You are going to see people in basically the Western world that are basically going to say, you know what? Fuck it. They're going to call me this anyway. I might as well fucking embrace it. That is coming. And when that happens, that's going to be fucking scary because anybody that yeah, exactly. This is how you get the mustache man. This is exactly how you do it. When you have every other ethnicity plus your own government constantly calling you racist just for existing, calling you a white supremacist just for existing, when you keep getting that day in and day out, when you have black people that are literally going on the news and on social media and complaining, why can't we kill white people with impunity? You're going to start getting people that are going to say, you know what? Fuck it. They're going to call me a white supremacist anyway. I might as well embrace it. When that happens, that is going to be a scary moment. Because when it starts happening en masse, that people just say, fuck it, they're going to call me. It's basically, you want to keep calling me the monster? Fine, I'm going to be the monster. And that is the day the day that happens on a mass scale is a day that should scare everybody. It legitimately should scare everybody because the day en masse when people start basically just say, fuck it, I'll be the monster that you claim that I am. That's when we're going to see basically I don't even want to call it civil war because it's not actually going to be a civil war, but this is when you're going to see the nightmare begin. When that happens, when basically white people, I gotta say it, basically when white people decide to stop being nice and say fuck it, you want a monster, I'm going to give you a monster. That's when the nightmare is going to begin. Yeah, it is leading to a race war. It is, and honestly, it's not going to be good. It's going to be a scary time, and you will get that one person that is going to stand up and say, I can lead you all to greatness. I can help you take back the country. You just have to not be scared of getting your hands bloody. And there's going to be a lot of people now that are going to look at a person like this and say, you know what? Better my hands get bloody than I'm not alive anymore. This is what scares me. This is what scares me, that we are on the precipice of this moment because the people in charge are basically, the people in charge are obsessed with being on what they perceive as the quote right side of history, and they basically follow the mantra of diversity and inclusion like a hypnotic mantra, and it is and it has led them to homicidal empathy. And look, and this is where we're at. This is where we're at. We are on the precipice of effectively a race war, and it's gonna and it's when it happens, I fear it's going to happen soon. it's going to be a very scary and dark time in the world's history.
It doesn't mean what you think it means. You see, here in Poland, we're responsible for Polish people. And if everyone who want to come in say, oh, I'm such a hard worker, I do all these great things, then do it in your own fucking country. Poland doesn't need you.
I don't know if they go by the American standard, Poland, but calling someone a racist in 2026 is basically saying you lost the argument nowadays.
So your people...
He's right. He's absolutely right. That's why I said being called a racist means nothing anymore. This is why I always told you that the minute if someone, like if you guys base buff, I've been saying this for fucking a year at least. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I've been saying exactly this for at least a fucking year. If someone tries to get into an argument with you, and the minute they call you racist, you just tell them I win because you've won. You know? I said it long before Buff did. If somebody calls you racist, you simply say I won and you walk away. Because nothing that is going to be said from there on out will have any meaning. It's going to be a bunch of brainwashed, SJR gobbledygook that will have absolutely no meaning, and you'll be better off just yelling at a wall than talking to an individual like that.
Basically saying you lost the argument nowadays.
So your people in Northern Ireland that are yours, not well, they're ethnically Irish, but they're not part of Ireland. They are upset because an immigrant tried to cut off someone's head, and now they're rioting. Yes, and it's just race-charged hatred.
You know what? Justified? I'm sorry. How many native white Irish people have tried to cut the heads off of another native Irish white person in Ireland in the last 100 years? How many native white Irishmen have plucked out the eyes of another native white Irishman before attempting to literally saw their head off? What would that be? 0? Yeah, you're goddamn right it's about race now. You're goddamn right. Because turning I don't want to make that joke, not with this current topic, but basically ignoring the fact that this is indeed a racial issue and a cultural issue means that you are purposefully ignoring facts. You're ignoring the facts that this is a genocidal culture that you have imported into the country, and when you import a genocidal culture, they are going to, gasp, do genocide stuff. Just because you want to ignore it, because you want to pretend like you're so great and wonderful and on the right side of history, doesn't mean that your people should become the victims of your abject stupidity and hallucinations.
Okay. How many Irish people tried to behead other Irish people this year?
There we go, Buff.
0. Because in Ireland, if you're offended, you go outside, you fucking scrap, you come back in, and that's that.
Yes.
He's right about the number being 0. What are you getting at?
Well, you said it was racist, and I'm like, well, if it was done once by an immigrant and 0 times by the local population, I think that more falls into pattern recognition.
Leave us not forget. Out of curiosity, how much do you think the crime rate has spiked in Ireland since they facilitated these mass immigrations? Anyone want to take a guess how much the crime rate has spiked? Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. Let's see what Grok has to say. He's thinking about it. Let's see. 2000s consign peak around 2 to 3. recent levels down to 50 crimes per 1,000 population, second lowest since 99. Reference climb roughly violence against person, migration context. Okay, hang on. Person now make large to the recorded crime. Violence against the person, sexual offenses now make up a larger share of the recorded crime, partly due to better recording and reporting changes. Overall rates remain lower than peaks. However, homicide and other serious violent trends have generally followed broader European declines. Okay? Growth, there's no evidence that migrant caused a rise in overall crime. Rates have trended downward during the period. UK studies, which we know are flawed, including an asylum seeker waves in the late 1990s, early 2000s, post-2004, show mixed neutral facts. Okay, caveats, police reported crime can be affected by reporting and recording changes, e.g. better handling. So, here we go. Reporting. We've known. Yeah, this is about, supposedly about reported crime. Because we know that the police in the UK don't report the migrant crime. They don't report the legal or illegal migrant crimes. So they skew the stats. Kind of like how, you remember how California skewed their stats regarding crime? And they said, oh yeah, or was it New York? No, sorry, it was New York. Kind of like how New York City said, oh, our crime rate has gone down, which, gee, that's what happens when you don't actually record or report the crime happening and sweep it under the rug so it looks like your rates are lower. Yeah.
This is normally when the nerd would chime in with like statistics and numbers, but I got this covered. Okay, check this out.
I'm like,
1 is more than 0. I double checked. It is fascinating to watch your mind at work.
On a lighter note, have you guys seen all the Europors coming here to the States and they're just like, oh my God, everything's so big. Why is it all so big?
what?
Story of my sex tape with Rush's mom.
I'm not even fucking
God
part
damn it.
of this, you stupid plane.
I plow your mom. Whether you like it or not, you're part of it, homie.
Stop it, Buff. You know what? Let's just change the subject.
No,
Buff,
keep going.
You just did a flyover of a soccer game. How'd that feel, man?
It felt good. You know, I always loved doing the flyovers, but it was against Germany, so a large part of me wanted to start bombing that fucking stadium. I think the blood of the B-17, B-25, B-29, B-36, it's all kind of still here in me, and every once in a while rears its ugly head and it's just, hey, reminder, we hate them.
Yeah, they did some bad stuff in the past, yes. But, America, why do you have to do these big flyovers? Like,
Why
are you
not?
compensating for something?
Motherfucker, it's America. It's got the biggest military in the world. Why not do a flyover? Yeah, they want to flex the big dick energy because they fucking can. You got a problem with it? Why don't you try and do something about it? That's right, you can't because your army is about the 10th the size of the US's. Silence, bottom.
First of all, okay, fucking the Fuhrer over there. I fucking went for it, don't care. Anyways, first of all, it's awesome. Okay? Fucking everybody loves seeing flyovers at sporting events, okay? And if you don't, it's probably because you're a communist. You know, can't afford food. You'd much rather have a flyover of like bread drops. Anyways, number 2, it counts for the flight hours that are needed for our pilots, so it's kind of a double whammy there. And number 3, what? You don't have flyovers? Is it because you guys can't afford them, or you're trying to show off what your country can do? Hey, every time we start a sporting event in Germany, we're going to show our toxic empathy, everybody. Look, let's let in a couple 100 more thousand.
Okay, that wasn't where I thought Buff was going to go, thank God. I swear to God, I thought Buff was going to go much darker with the end of that joke of what they were going to do for a sporting event. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to hazard a guess. Most of you can figure out where I thought he was going to go, given the country that he was talking about. Kind of glad he didn't, honestly.
In the most crude way possible, he is accurate. I have, by a long shot, the most powerful military on Earth. Unfortunately, most of these stadiums are not anywhere near the ocean, so I can't, like, sail carriers and destroyers by. But I can fly over them. did we cancel the flying naval craft? I didn't get that memo. Shut the fuck up. Europeans aren't poor. We just spend our money taking care of our population instead of building these vast militaries.
You are spending money on people that don't belong there. The money you're spending is on people that you have imported, the invaders that you have imported into the country to take it over, not the actual native population that was actually there fucking first. So no, that's a fucking lie. I watched a Leaf's video. She was covering Jake this morning. The video was maybe from yesterday, but I watched her video this morning where she was covering Jake, where he was talking about the protest, the riots happening, and he was basically talking about how, like, what was it in specific? Oh God, what was it? I just had that food just went out of my head. Crap! Yes, Jake. Yeah, she was watching Jake Monroe. I was watching her video, and he was talking about. Oh yeah, he was talking about how, like, young people in Ireland can't get a job. Like, the young people in Ireland are not able to gain employment. Why is this? Well, that's because the employers are all hiring the immigrants at pennies on the dollar for salary, so they don't have to spend anything, and they're hiring all of these immigrants, and all of the native Irish people are not able to get a fucking job. So who's this fucking money getting spent on? Because I'll also guarantee you that these migrants that are getting all of these fucking jobs that they're spending pennies on the dollar for, they're also getting governmental assistance money for their food, for their housing, for their education, for their toys like their cell phones and their fucking gaming consoles and their clothes. They're literally getting them giving them everything, and the native Irish people are getting jack fucking shite. So fuck off.
That are not really as useful as you think. Didn't your basically equivalent of our Secretary of War or Defense, you know, what would you call him over there? It's a flim-flam, chim-chom, fucking arguable decision-making, stern talking to we give to the enemy, mate. Anyways, didn't he just resign because you guys are not willing to spend the money on your military and it's hemorrhaging and he's very upset and you're not prepared for any modern threats?
Very vaguely remember hearing something about that. I didn't look into it, but I did vaguely hear something, yeah, that their basically defense secretary or whatever he's fucking called did resign. Because, yeah, they're like the UK's military is not war ready. The UK military is not combat ready right now. If they needed to deploy, they wouldn't be able to do it. They're simply not combat ready. They are in probably one of the most vulnerable positions that they've been in probably decades. And it's a fucking disgrace as the self-defense of a country. Oh, yeah.
It's a really, well, man, you threw a stone and your glass house is very fragile.
I don't even know what the fuck a flim-flam is, but God, I'm using it.
It was a professional disagreement about the budget.
Oh, little Iran. Poor choice of words. Very poor choice of words there, calling it a disagreement. Yeah, what did you call a disagreement 5 minutes ago, you fucktard?
Or our military. Buff, stop laughing. I'm sorry, what'd you say? I wasn't paying attention. I stopped hearing you when you said you were poor.
Oh, well, fuck yeah. There are some drones out here in the strait. Time to show them that the cream rises to the top. Oh, what do the plane pilots say? Fox something? Foxes are gay. Oh, yeah. Wait till he figures out what canards are. That drone's a little too close. Oh, yeah. Switching to guns. Oh, no. Evasive maneuvers. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The chopper went down.
I'm going down.
Damn it, get them out of there. Iran, we are in a ceasefire. I know that doesn't mean anything to you.
To make it worse, we just had the defense minister resign because the government won't give the funds needed to rebuild, and what we need in the armed forces instead, they want to put that on their net zero green energy bullshit. Of course they do. Well, that's what I need. That's what I didn't realize that they'd shifted the money to their like green energy nonsense shit, but okay, so that's the reason why the UK is at 0% effective combat readiness. Fucking hell. Like, UK strays, I feel bad for you. I legitimately feel bad for every UK stray right now. Because you guys are in the shit. Your country is being run by a bunch of brain-dead fucking retards that is hell-bent on literally destroying you from the inside out. I feel so bad for you, and I hope you're able to get people into government. I really hope that you're able to restore Britain into seats of power to effectively take over the government to get the country back onto the right path. Like, I really do. Granted, I think that's like 3 years. What the elections are 3 years away, I think. So I hope you're able to get the right people, get those people into the possessions of power and authority to take over the government and get things back to right. If they cancel the election, I guarantee if they cancel the election, that whole country's going up for grabs. I will tell you right now. If they try to cancel the elections, the country will go up for grabs. What happened in Ireland will look like a 4th of July festival compared to what will happen if they cancel those elections, I think.
You over there, it's like when you say you don't sleep with goats, but God fucking damn it.
Oh, Iran wants to try and take down one of my beautiful Apache attack helicopters. By the way, they survived. Don't worry. We're going to have a proportional response.
That's a direct quote. That was on Truth Social. That's a real thing.
Donnie D watches the fat electrician? Holy shit, say what you want about the man, but he's got taste.
Yes!
Haven't we made it clear that we will not back down from you?
The two Apache pilots were rescued by an AI drone boat. Nice! I didn't even know that they had drone boats. That's nice. Okay, cool.
America. Yeah, you are stubborn. Oh, man. But you also got to understand where you're at in the world and negotiations. So your nuclear option was closing the strait because, you don't have nukes. That's literally all you can do. Honestly, that's one of the best psyops against Americans that I've ever seen, is that everyone believes they closed the strait out of defiance, not desperation. It's, very well played. But now, see, here's the thing. You touched one of what is basically one of my airboats, right? It's a boat, but it's in the air. And I'm very particular about those things. So, how do I put this? I'm going to fuck you up. All right, dude. Either something just hit me, or Uncle Sam said we're going back, man. Iran, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, fucking pick one. They all look the same from 30,000 feet, dude. Wait. What are they doing? America, we trade blows back and forth. Oh, that's so hard to say in this accent. But we never go this heavy.
Gamer, you're about to learn a very important lesson when it comes to fuck around and find out. You've just reached the find out stage. Enjoy your lesson.
What are you doing? What I was born to do. Tell him, Buff.
All of the explosives in my bomb bay are made from pig fat. I insured it.
Wait, what? No, the other thing. The catchphrase.
You want me to tell him to call J.G. Wentworth? I don't think that's going to help him right now.
I hate this job sometimes.
I'm just screwing with you. Bombings will continue until freedom improves, fuckers!
I can still fight back.
Oh, sure.
What if I start putting my aircraft in the air?
What aircraft?
Don't threaten me with a good time,
Oh,
Tommy
no.
Duran.
Oh,
Send
Flash.
him up. I got 25 years of pent-up firepower. I'm gonna deliver day one.
God damn it, the kid's so bricked up he has a wet dream he's gonna glass the entire fucking country. Give the kid an intercept for the love of all that is only right now.
Look, guys, I'm all about intimidation, but did he just say he was going to blow his load all over those planes?
Yes, he did.
Somehow I actually think that's scarier.
I'll do it. I really will. Do it, goat fucker. Don't talk about it. Fucking be about it. I am waiting.
Just remember, if you put something in the air, that is a one-way trip for that pilot.
I got 2 wings, 1 brain cell, and enough tickets to fucking... words are hard. I got 1-way tickets to your god, motherfucker.
I think he's actually going feral, guys.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay. We both beat our chest and saber-rattled. Let's go back to the table and talk.
That's fine. See, you had a choice, and you made your choice.
And you chose poorly.
Your choice was either you could negotiate while under the ceasefire, or you could negotiate while under heavy amounts of fire. Just know every time you walk away from that table, less of you will return to it next time.
Yeah. Yes. I had a feeling that's gonna kind of go how that video went, because I can actually talk. Yes, I know how to do words. I'm so smart. Told ya. Nailed it.
Ember burns